Hi guys, this is going to be a video on our 2018-2019 choices for homeschool curriculum for our 7th grader. I've already posted the curriculum choices for our 2nd grader, and next I will be doing our 9th grader. So our 7th grader is going to look a little different because he has some learning disabilities and some processing issues. So some of his curriculum he's working a little behind on, some of them he's working at grade level, and we do a little less subjects with him so that we can really focus on the important ones since he has a little bit of trouble with retention. So subscribe and hit the bell if you're interested in seeing more homeschooling videos. Like and comment and let me know if there's any questions you have about this curriculum or any future homeschool videos you'd like to see, and thanks for watching. Guys, so for our 7th grader, this is actually what we're going to be doing for our Bible time. And this we'll be doing with my 2nd grader, 7th grader, and 9th grader. And this is just a devotional journal for every day of the year by Sarah Young. My 9th grader actually got it last year when he was diagnosed with cancer. And I started looking through it and I realized this would be awesome to do together as a family. Let's see if we can get... So every day of the year has a different one. There's a little part you read, and then there's the verses that go with it. And then down here is a little writing assignment. So we might do that in our journal for our journal writing that day, or we might just discuss it. But I really liked this book and I'm excited. We did a one-day devotional last year. It was a different book, and it worked on a lot of character traits, and we made it through that. So now we will try this, and I can let you know how this goes. So that's for our Bible. For reading comprehension, because it is something he struggles with, we are doing this reading comprehension book by Rod and Staff. He actually did Rod and Staff for 1st and 2nd grade for math and English. And now we're just doing this. We already had this book, but it will really help him with reading comprehension because you will read the passages. You'll answer the questions. It's broke up into different lessons, and they're all just based on reading comprehension. So after he read all this, he would look down. Can you remember? Why do we belong to God? Circle the answer, because he made us or he bought us. So this is by Rod and Staff, and this isn't really based on a grade level. This is book 2. I believe they have a couple other books, but they are not grade level based. So he has a couple of different, now these are from last year and he needs to finish them up, so I haven't bought this year's. We have a couple different workbooks we're doing. This one is his spelling, and it's a Spectrum workbook. You can get these off of Amazon, and they're a really great price, and I like them. So he's almost done with this one. Let's go to the back. But it does spelling words, and so let's see if I can find the beginning of one. I believe this is in a 4-day format, so it'll give you the words they're going to do, and you'll start by doing almost like a pre-test, and then it works on the definitions of the words and some different activities where you're writing them, and then on the 5th day there's another test to see how much you retained. I like these. It's cheap. It's pretty simple. He did all about spelling 1 through 4 already. So this is Spectrum, and it's easy to get on Amazon. This one is Spectrum for writing. Writing is a pretty big struggle, writing and math for him. So this one, like I said, is 5th grade. We're going to order the 6th grade as soon as he finishes this one up. But it's just broken down into lessons. This one's the writing process, story, how to break it down, explanatory writing, cause and effect organization. So these are broke down into lessons, and there's usually a couple lessons that will go together before it'll end with him actually writing a paper. This is like I showed in my 2nd graders. We love these. I need to get him a 6th grade, 7th grade one. This one, I believe, this one might be Costco. I usually prefer the ones that you get at Sam's Club. This one has math, reading, reading comprehension, English, and writing. And what they are is they are worksheets, and each section has a good chunk of worksheets for like writing and English. And the reason I like these, reading comprehension, is I don't usually use the math. If there's something he's struggling with in his math, I might look through and see if there's any worksheets he could do. But I like these because I can pull out certain worksheets of things that I know he needs to work on. And we don't do the ones that I know he already has a good understanding of. So for math, we do teaching textbooks starting in 3rd grade. And so this year, he's already actually, I know he's going into 7th grade, but he's already partway into this math. We let him work math at his own pace because, like I said, that's one of his other big struggles. So teaching textbooks is all online, and it's a disc set. And he puts in the disc every day, and there'll be a short lesson at the beginning, and then there's about, I believe it's 20 questions. He gives them 2 chances to get the answer. If they get it wrong twice, then they can click explain, and they will take them through an explanation of how they could do that problem. This is the student workbook. My older son did not use the workbooks at all. He just did it straight from the computer. It just depends on what your child would do best at. But basically the workbook is just the lessons that you're getting on the computer, but in a worksheet form. So some kids, I believe, neither of mine have done it so far, but they can see, so here's lesson 40 on improper fractions, and it'll show you everything you're learning for that day. Then there'll be 5 practice problems. I forgot that's online also. And then it'll start your problems for the day, which is usually about 20. So if they do it in here, then they're going to need to get on and plug it in to their CD or their disc, or they can just do it straight on and they don't even need this. This is helpful though. I know a lot of people don't even buy it. This is helpful for me with my older son because if he gets stuck on something and I haven't been helping him because he's pretty good at math and he kind of races through and I need a refresher, I can turn to this book and see the last couple lessons, what they taught him without having to go onto the CD. At the end of each chapter, there's a quiz. It's 20 questions and it's also done online. And the one reason we really like teaching textbooks is it's a very independent math. And then it also grades for them. So I have a parent sign in and it will show me what he got on all his tests and quizzes. It'll show me how many times he attempted a problem. And it will also, which is my favorite, show me if he watched the how to do it. Because my rule is if you miss it twice, you have to watch the how to do it for each problem that you missed. And it will actually show me if they did that or tried to speed through it and skip. So it comes with a set of discs. I don't actually, oh, maybe I do have them. The workbook, this is the set of CD-ROMs. So for this, there's 4 for 6th grade. I know my older son, which you'll see, he's doing Algebra 1. He has way more than 4 discs. And then this is an answer booklet. Honestly, I've never used this because the computer tells you the answers. But I suppose if you were going on vacation or your computer broke down and for some reason they didn't have access to a computer, you could do their assignments all on here and then someday plug them into the CD, or if you're on vacation or something, and then you might need the answers, especially as they get in farther grades. So for him, for history, we're going to be doing Story Around the World with my 2nd grader and 7th grader, and then also just some different fun books that I have. We will also be using for history. For science, he's not going to do a specific co-op where he goes once a week, but we are going to do some homeschool groups. And so he'll be doing a lot of science through his homeschool groups, along with at home we have a bunch of fun science books. So this year we thought we'd just really focus on the curriculum, and then for science just do some fun science, maybe like on Fridays, using some of the books we have. And then, like I said, they will belong to a homeschool group and they will get a lot done from there. So this is his homeschool curriculum for the 2018-2019 school year. I'm not sure. I feel like I might be forgetting some. I know a lot of these are showing 5th grade, and that's because most writing he is working a year behind, but he should be getting 6th grade. So he just needs to finish these books up, a couple lessons in them, and then I will go ahead and order him the 6th grade. And like I said, because of his processing issues, it's one of my best or most favorite things about homeschooling is we can work at his level, we can take our time, Math is one thing we haven't decided where we're going to go with that as he starts hitting pre-algebra and algebra because it is such a struggle. We may decide that for him it's best just to stick with life skills math because he does have a lot of problem with retention. So this is his 7th grade math curriculum. Please like, subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell, and comment if you have any questions on this curriculum. And let me know in the comments what other homeschool videos you would like to see. Thank you. Bye.